Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Hunter Brown.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Hank Thompson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The pitch. That's down and in.
2-0.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There's a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Missed inside with the curve.
1-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Hey, you beat it up.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Willie Mays digging in now. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more. You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count 2-1.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers makes the grab, one away.
Batting fourth.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup.
Really
and a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Orlando Cepeda.
And Boog, he's got some of the biggest power around. I mean, just light tower power, not little wall scrapers, just getting over, man. He hits absolute moonshots. Guys on both sides of the ball are actually admiring some of the ones he hits. Batting practice, always a show with him. And you kind of hold your breath every time he comes up to the plate during a game. Stop what you're doing. Don't want to miss it. And the pitchers are always aware that he's at the dish.
Willie McCovey in the box now. No balls and a strike. Roll to short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to Bagwell, and that double play ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Logan Webb.
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Altuve went deep in his most recent game. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. And that's too high. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second. The shortstop.
Next, Jeremy Pena. And that's in for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Chases that one out of the zone, and that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
tying run is at first here in game one of this 3-game set. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Relay to McCovey in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. It's the Giants 1 and the Astros nothing. New inning getting started, and
Giants,
now it's going to be Orlando Cepeda. Brown back to work. Brown, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. And the 0-1. And that's in the dirt. High fly ball, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. There's the strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that one a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Outside low, ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Missed with a changeup, and a count now even up. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Altuve makes the grab, and that's the inning. Giants go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. That one drifts inside. That one's in there. It's 2-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. One away. Lance Berkman, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And he grounds one to the right side, and foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
No strike.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That's
One ball,
outside.
one strike.
And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Alvarez brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder Hank
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Thompson to hit now. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's in there. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. That one ripped, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Brown checks on first, and he's back in safely. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Thompson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One left for San Francisco. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chaz McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. So much a good hit. He's finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That's a ball.
In the dirt,
2
blocked.
balls. No strike.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter.
Now
Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jose.
So the Houston lineup
Altuve.
turns over. Jose Altuve will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounce to third. Chapman over to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
Start of the
Giants,
fourth, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Rip to third. Paredes fires over to first. And 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie
McCovey getting ready to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one drilled left field, and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right through there, got him. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty.
Orlando
Cepeda, the next Giant to hit. Flied to right his first time. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
No,
now, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
And a strike in there. The shortstop takes the ball. Late swing fouled off. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next to hit
The
for Houston,
baseman,
Jeff
number 5,
Bagwell.
Jeff
He's 0 for 1.
Bagwell.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Ripped to right.
Everything came together
Now
for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Bagwell leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Webb checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. The Astros trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, number 17.
And here is Lance Berkman. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Just missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. And the 3-0 finds the zone. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this
Now
inning still has life.
catcher, Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That's in there. Strike 1. Inside, just missed. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up the middle, Fitzgerald. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back.
Lead
Quite
off
a
for San
pitcher's duel
Francisco,
so
the
far.
third
Here's how the
baseman,
starters
Matt
have performed up to this
Chapman.
point. Brown back to work. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Chapman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back into. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Matt Chapman hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Now, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Popped up. Altuve moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Fly to left his first time. There's a swing and a miss. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Scott warming up as well. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Fly ball down the line. Myers hauls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 33,
Hank Thompson steps into the box. Foul ball there. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest
Astros,
news from around the league.
Third baseman, Paredes.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
And 1-2. Paredes on at first, nobody out. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
The right fielder,
So
number
digging
6,
in, Jake Myers. He reached on a walk his first time. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Astros,
and they make a change to start the
number
6th.
52.
The new pitcher, Brian Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
That misses. and it's 1-0.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fastball is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
center
bat.
fielder, number 24.
Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Two and two.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Now to Bagwell. That's 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now a chance for Willie McCovey. Just missed. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Orlando Cepeda would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That clips the corner. And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The batter.
Next is the designated hitter, Orlando Cepeda.
Cepeda.
He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
McCovey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Astros nothing. Back back here in
Leading up
Houston.
for the
John Shelby with
Astros,
Chris Singleton
the
in the booth,
second
and
baseman,
leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jose
Altuve.
Altuve. Fouled off down the right side. Hit in the air, center field. Mays has it sized up. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pulls that one foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That takes low for ball 1. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That cutter right there had just enough
first
movement on it to
baseman,
get the swing
number
and miss.
five.
It wasn't a great location by any
Bagwell.
means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Bagwell up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The Astros trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Astros,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
number
mound,
51.
Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in,
Leading off
Willie
for San
Adames.
Francisco, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Paredes whips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the left fielder, Elliott.
2 outs, base is
Ramos.
empty. Here's Elliott Ramos. Breaking
One
ball
ball.
inside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Swinging a foul straight back. The count 2-1. That one pushed foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 3 and the Astros 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Walker.
Well, the
Now
best
pitching
relievers
for the
love the
Giants.
opportunity to come in and protect
Number
the tight lead
74.
late in the ball game.
Ryan
Some of them are just
Walker.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Lance
Leading
Burton
up for
now
the
at the plate.
Astros,
He is
the
struck out
designated hitter,
and he is
number
walked.
17.
In there at the knees. Action in the pen down there. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2 stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. The Astros down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the slider just misses.
Okay.
Ripped to short. Adames the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's
Now
still
batting,
important to
the
execute
third
it to
baseman,
perfection.
Isaac.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So 2 down now, and here is Isaac Paredes. 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Two outs. Ripped towards third. On to McCovey, and the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Dyke Park, and now here is Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Scott back to work. Scott goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. his second of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Hank Thompson. Way high.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
McCormick puts it away. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play move. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out, runner at second. Willie Mays digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one well upstairs. 2-0. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
It's in and out of his glove. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Takes it himself. Some ricochet action on that play, but they get the out.
First baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. First pitch misses. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval.
Now pitching for
this is his first appearance of the season.
Number 75.
Chas McCormick getting ready to hit.
Doval.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Rob Nett, the closer, is getting loose. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Slow roller up the middle. Adames. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Myers, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And Thompson makes the play.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
2 down, base is empty.
Altuve.
He's a former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the 1-0. And another ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Dubin,
for the Astros,
and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 66, Sean Dubin.
Now it's the DH, Orlando Cepeda.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike. And Willie fouls one back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit. according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. One down, base is empty, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. So up next, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. It's a bomb. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 6-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sean Dubin gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
the Astros turn to a new arm on the mound,
Number
Josh
71.
Hader.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
Hader.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is downstairs. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2. And they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I see it more commonly in the sport
Now
these
back.
days, but
First
man, a
baseman.
triple-digit
Yeah.
fastball blown right
Back
by
well.
someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're...
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
Strike.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And now the Astros are down to their final out. And here is
Now
Lance
batting,
Berkman.
number
A walk
17.
and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Fouled off left side. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. This could end it. Up the middle, Adames. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.